The quest for the rare gem, the Heart of Elysium, in a small village called Meadowbrook, surrounded by lush green meadows, lived Alex and Steve, two heroes always ready to help. However, lately, smiles had become rare on the villagers' faces. Their farmlands had suddenly withered, and their wells had dried up. The once thriving village of Meadowbrook was now threatened by famine. One afternoon, Elder Thorne, a wise old villager, summoned Alex and Steve. "Young heroes, our last hope lies in your hands," he said softly. "Our land is sick. The only cure is the Gem of Elysium, a legendary artifact said to restore fertility." "Where can we find it, Elder?" Alex asked. Elder Thorne sighed. "Legend has it that the Gem of Elysium is hidden deep within the cave of the Sleeping Dragon, high in the Cloud Peak Mountains. The cave is guarded by obstacles and dangerous creatures." Without hesitation, Alex and Steve prepared their supplies. Armed with a diamond sword, an axe, and a torch, they began their journey to the towering Cloud Peak Mountains. Their journey was not easy. They passed through the dark mist forest, where giant spiders lurked. With agility and sword slashes, they managed to navigate the spiders' webs. After the forest, they began climbing the steep mountains. The wind blew fiercely, and the trail was slippery. Along the way, they encountered a friendly llama who had gotten lost. Alex helped the llama return to the herd. In return, the llama herd showed them a safer, secret path to the summit. Finally, they reached the summit, where a large crevice gaped open, the mouth of the Sleeping Dragon Cave. The smell of sulfur and pitch-black darkness greeted them. "Look!" Steve pointed ahead. At the end of the passageway was a large chamber, lit by crystal light. In the center perched a giant stone dragon. It was the Sleeping Dragon, its body covered in moss and crystals. On its chest shone a beautiful emerald green gem, the Elysium gem. The dragon remained motionless, but as Alex and Steve approached, its eyes suddenly opened. They glowed red. The dragon wouldn't let anyone take the gem that was its heart. A fierce battle ensued. The dragon breathed stone fire. Alex and Steve had to jump and dodge. They knew they couldn't defeat such a large dragon with pure strength. Steve had an idea. "Alex, attack the crystals on its back. That might be the source of its power." Alex jumped onto the dragon's back and began destroying the crystals. The dragon roared in pain. Meanwhile, Steve distracted it with his sword strikes. One by one, the crystals shattered. The light in the dragon's eyes dimmed. Finally, after the last crystal shattered, the dragon let out a final, loud roar and reverted to stone. The Elysium gem on its chest glowed brighter than ever. Alex and Steve carefully picked up the gem, the gem's warm light immediately flowing through them. With the gem in hand, they hurried back to Meadowbrook. As they entered the village, the villagers gathered, their faces haggard and desperate. Elder Thorne saw the Elysium gem in Alex's hand, and his eyes widened. "You did it!" he exclaimed, his voice filled with emotion. Alex placed the Elysium gem on the parched village ground. Instantly, a soft emerald green light spread from the gem throughout the village. The withered land began to green, and the wells filled with clear water once again. Meadowbrook Village was alive again. The villagers cheered and embraced Alex and Steve. They were true heroes who had saved their village. The Elysium gem was placed on a special altar in the center of the village. Alex and Steve smiled. Their adventure may have ended, but the happiness they brought back to Meadowbrook was a priceless gift.